Good afternoon, everyone. It's Kirsten here from Kirsten Foss Coaching, and we're here on Thursday again for another spa business break. So today I want to talk about why you cannot wait a moment longer to get some systems organized and implemented into your business. And I've got 3 points I want to make about it, because I think that as spa owners, as any entrepreneur, we can do a really good job of talking ourselves out of doing any extra work, because let's face it, as an entrepreneur, you've got a lot of balls you're juggling. You probably have a lot of balls juggling for your personal life with your family. And so I get it. It can feel like a lot. But this is one of the exact reasons why you need to just kind of hit the pause button on whatever you are planning with your business. Maybe you're planning on adding a new product line. Maybe you're planning to get some new training, maybe a new piece of equipment, maybe a new hire. But I beg you to just pause on those things first if you don't have spa systems implemented in your business. Because one of the big aspects of business growth is something that I talked about in my Facebook group, Spa Business Mastery, and that is the growth paradox. And what the growth paradox means is that just because your business gets busier, so you need more business. The situation is you need more business, and what happens is as you add more clients, so one stream of it is you add more clients, you're getting new revenues coming in, and that seems like a really great solution for your problem of not having enough revenues or sales or profits, whatever it is. Seems like a great solution, but it actually creates more problems for you. Now, they're good problems to have. So like if you've decided to hire, you now have the problem of, like, how do you hire? What's the best way to hire? How do I onboard my new team members? How do I train my new team members? Like, that's a whole huge system that if you don't kind of understand that you'll need that kind of system in place, you're going to hire a staff member thinking, awesome, I'm going to give this person my overflow. I'm going to give this person overflow from my other service providers. But what really happens is that you now have a huge amount of work trying to get this person trained to be able to take those clients. With new staff members, you cannot just throw them in on the floor and expect them to be highly successful because they should just know what to do. It doesn't work like that. So that's one part of the growth paradox. You get busier, you're earning more revenues, but your business also gets more complicated in some areas. Now, the other stream of the growth paradox is that you don't make any more sales and you're still stuck with the same problem. So that's one reason why you need to implement systems like marketing systems, client satisfaction systems, a guest experience system, staffing systems, because we need to create a process that's repeatable, that we don't necessarily have to start from scratch every single time we need to do it. That is insane crazy making. That makes sure that you don't have enough time in the day at work. That makes sure that you also don't have enough time in the day for your personal obligations and the things that you want to do. So the growth paradox is the number one thing that I want to say, that if you don't have systems, you have to get going on them. They don't need to be complicated though. The next point I want to make about why you need to get organized and get some systems in place is because what got you here isn't going to get you there. I think that when you look back on as you grew in your business, there were pieces that you did differently to get you to the next level. That's what systems allow you to do. So if you are struggling with getting new clients through the door, then you need a system that consistently will give you new people walking across your lease line or are calling, booking appointments or booking online. You need a system that constantly feeds the hopper of new clients. Now, when you first got started, maybe you did some boots on the ground marketing, maybe you did some referral marketing, and maybe you've reached some level of success with your business, but you're ready to kind of take that next next bump up. What got you here isn't going to necessarily get you to the next place. Having a marketing system will force you to sit down and get what is up in your head, what you've been currently doing for marketing, onto a piece of paper. And when it's starting to be documented, you can start seeing where the gaps are. So maybe your marketing system has kind of worked pretty good so far, and you've been doing word of mouth or referral marketing. Maybe you've been playing a little bit with boost posts on Facebook, and that seemed to have kind of gotten you some new clients. But now you're like, okay, I really need a good steady flow, especially if you've decided to hire. You have a responsibility for your staff to keep them busy. It's not their responsibility. Part of it is, but a big piece of being a spa owner with a team means that you need to have a system in place to make sure that you're filling the hopper with clients for your staff. Okay, the third and final point I have about getting organized and creating systems in your business is that it's time to stop playing small. Now, this can kind of shift over into a conversation about, particularly women in entrepreneurship, and sometimes we struggle with our own self-worth and being visible, really being visible in our community, speaking up about what we absolutely, truly believe in with our trade and our craft. And so sometimes we're kind of doing this kind of self-sabotaging by not getting organized with our business and creating and making it systematized. And that self-sabotage keeps us small. So if the conscious part of you is like, I am wanting to make this next step in my business, I want to get to the next level, I want to build a team, or maybe you don't want a team, maybe you just want to leverage what you have as a solo, you're going to need to start thinking about the things that you do that are subconsciously sabotaging you. So things like procrastination, things like saying to yourself, oh, what I'm doing is good enough, or, oh, I'm just too busy, or, there's all sorts of excuses that we tell ourselves. But the fact of the matter is, if you want to grow, it's time to get your head into the game and start playing a bigger game. And one of the ways you can do that is by starting to systematize your business. So I'm talking about this because I have a free webinar on Monday, and it's all very spa specific, and I'm going to be talking about 3 specific spa systems. I'm going to be teaching you how to set up a marketing system. I'm going to be talking about what's involved in a guest experience system, and I'm going to be also giving you all the kind of points as far as what you need for a staff system. Because like I said, it's not okay. It's not good enough to just hire a team member, kind of show them around a little bit, give them a few verbal training sessions. Maybe you give them a treatment, they give you a treatment, and then you put them on the floor. You're leaving yourself a lot of room, and you're giving them a lot of room to not succeed. So I'm going to walk you through what I recommend and what I teach my private clients and my group coaching clients as far as what you need to put together with a staffing system. So you are not running around feeling like a crazy person when you need to hire. So the link for that free webinar is in the description, and you can go ahead and put your name and email. And one piece I need to share with you is that you need to make sure that once you've signed up, you need to go into your email and confirm that subscription so that you can get the link on Monday for our training. So with the training, make sure you bring a notebook and pen. I don't hold back in my trainings. I give you what I got. So you're going to want to make sure that you take lots of notes. All right, that is it for me today. I don't think I saw any questions, but if you do have any questions about systems, or maybe you're just confused, like even what system do I start off with first? Because there's lots of systems that we can create in our business. And some will take priority over the other. So if you are, You know, if you are struggling with your team and, you know, trying to find a team, trying to retain your staff, maybe they get hired, they work for you for a couple months, and then they leave. You've got a broken system with your staff system. So that would be something that you want to focus on before you start working on a marketing system. You don't want to fill the hopper with new clients if the staff system is incomplete or or is completely broken. There's no use building up your clientele if you cannot service them properly. Then your client retention is going to tank, and you know, it's all about reputation, right? Okay, thank you for joining me for Spa Business Break. I hope to see you on Monday for our free training. And if you can't make the training live, that's okay. Just put your name and email in there, and I will make sure that you get the replay for it. And that replay will be ready to go at the end of business day on Monday. All right, if you have any questions, please drop it into the comments or send me a direct message, and I will be happy to get back to you. Okay, have a great week. Talk to you later.